Right, bloody starter motor. Now, I was going to change this one and try the one off of that digger. Now, I took the starter motor out of the digger, and although the pinion gear is 9 tooth, this here was bigger, the bolt hole spacing was bigger as well, so it just wouldn't fit into the bell housing. Now, we have been to see our local agricultural dealer place. Oh my, Good Gord. And Good Gord has given me this little starter motor to try. Now, it says on it either STL or STC 71217, I think it's meant to be. Now, looking at them, they look very, very similar from the front and from the side. So that's good, that's encouraging. This though has got 8 gears on the pinion. Now, sometimes you can run a different pinion gear to ring gear and it will still work. Pressure angle might be slightly different, but it will still work. So we're hoping this will still work, you see. So what I'm going to do is hoping, make sure that I put this wire on that solenoid, because that gives power to something while it's cranking. But I don't know what that is yet, so if anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments. And also, if you fitted a starter motor with a different pinion gear to the original, so an 8 tooth instead of originally a 9 tooth, and it's worked, let us know in the comments for that too. But we're going to try this and see if it works, and hopefully it does. And I just want to say a big thank you to all the people that responded in the comments saying that what I need to do is start the compressor, open up the air tap, press the button for air, and then after a few seconds I'll be able to close the air tap again, and then hopefully it won't stall. So once we get the engine to start with a starter motor quite happily, we'll put some coolant in it and we'll give that a go. So thank you very much for them words and the help, and yeah, hopefully it'll all work and we'll be good. So thank you. Starter fits a treat. We'll pop the lead back on the battery now and we'll see if it'll start. Now, this new starter motor, if it works, is 1.4 kilowatts, whereas the original, or not original, but the one that was on it when we got it was only 0.9 kilowatts. So that's a huge difference if it works. So fingers crossed, let's hope it works. But first, we'll get that air fleet connected. This is it, people. Ready? Hey, that's good. How much better is that turning over? Yes! And we got smoke all we need now. It's a little bit of an easy start and we'll be well away. Need to see if the heater plugs work though, because I don't think we've checked them yet. But oh my god, how well does that crank over now? Has anything got any heat on this? It's got a heat position there, people. Belly, it's got a heat position. You can hear the fuel pump running. Give it some more heat, Belly. Give it some heat. It's 1 degree, Belly. 1 degree, it's cold. Yeah. That's a shame because these little kubota engines, they usually start pretty well. I don't think the heater plugs are working though. But it cranks over. Yes! Safety, that is, safety. Smell the easy start. Let's put some water in it and see if it leaks or whether it's just low on coolant. Yeah! It runs! Well, I found a measuring jug and it's king size. So I'm going to measure antifreeze and water. Keep it 50-50. Hopefully, because it doesn't have an expansion bottle, it won't need a lot and it's not leaking. But just in case it is, I've got a Premier tub to catch the water in. So, radiator cap off. And it's a bit stuck. There we go. Right, so some antifreeze first. This was spill it everywhere. Ooh, I'm doing well. Going glug glug glug. That's looking promising. 2 of them's filled it to the brim. One of antifreeze, one of water. Happy days. Happy with that. I'm now comfortable I can keep it running without any problems. And then we can try the air, see if that's going to work too. So one thing we do need to do is blow the airline through, because we don't want any dirt and stuff from the airline going into the needle gun. It's on there nice and safe. Job's a good one. Oh, I'm excited. guys, why is it not making any air? Why when I turn the tap off does it stall? Can somebody help me please? What do I need to look at to like make the hydrovane pump? I don't know what's wrong with it. Never worked on one. I don't know. Any help, much appreciated, thank you. But at least the engine runs and the engine sounds sweet. So if you guys can help me get the hydrovane going and the compressor side working, that'd be great. So yeah, please let me know in the comments.
What are your thoughts? What's it doing? What's it not doing? I heard it running.
Well, it's not making any air pressure.
Not making any air at all?
No, it's just got airflow. And you turn the tap off and it stalls.
I heard it stop, I didn't know what it...
Oh, fire it back up.
That's just... That's off for a minute. I start it.
Yeah. Right, I've turned it off now, and there was a lot of, well, I say a lot of smoke, but there was smoke coming from down in here, and I think it's the union down there where the light is, which is the pipe which comes from the hydrovane down and around, then comes to this radiator thing at the front here. Now this is really, really hot. I can hold my hand there barely, but on the top here you can't hold your hand on it. The actual engine radiator is extremely warm as well. Now whether that's a stuck thermostat or a different issue, I don't know, but how hot should this be getting? Because that one there is part of that, and that then goes back into, oh, excuse the light, turn it off. Yeah, that then goes back into the bottom of, I think this is an oil separator, but I don't know how much airflow should I have out of the end of the pipe. So got it running, got the tap on, got the pipe flowing to 3 atmosphere. Now I was expecting that to absolutely be gushing air out, and it's not. And when you turn the tap off down there, the engine eventually stalls out as if it's not stopping it from pumping and saying, right, you don't need to pump anymore. But at the same point, if it is constantly pumping, why is the amount of air out of here so low? If you block it off with your fingers and your hand, it does make a bit of pressure, but the air volume's not there. I was expecting it to absolutely be gushing so you could like blow machinery off and stuff, but I just don't think that's got the airflow to run like a jackhammer or anything. So yeah, I really need some help. If anyone knows any good videos to watch on YouTube or anything, if you can put the link to that in the description, that'd be great. or if you want to get in touch, like on a private message or something, then please do, because yeah, I really need somebody who knows what they're doing a bit more really to give me some help on this one. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to some positive comments and suggestions on what to try next. It's all a good learning curve, isn't it? So yeah, thank you very much for the previous comments. Like I said earlier, they have been helpful, and yeah, if you've got any other ideas, that'd be great. So thank you.
Well, she's getting warm.
Is that it overheating?
That's steam, yeah.
That's not good.
Well, how full is the head attack meant to be? How full did you fill it?
I put 2 cupfuls in and it was over the net of the coals. There's no expansion vessel, is there? Could be fucking block solid, couldn't it?
Because it did heat up pretty bloody quick.
Yeah. The thermostat could be jammed shut.
It's bubbling. I can feel it. If you grab hold of the top hose, whatever I want to tight because it's hot, you can feel it bubbling.
Yeah, so thermostat could be jammed shut.
Definitely bubbling in the top hose. But bubbling is hot, so that's not. If it was head gasket, it wouldn't be bubbling now it's stopped, would it?
No.
It'd be bubbling while it's running.
Yeah.
Whereas it's bubbling now it's stopped.
Thermostat next.
That's the engine saying I'm hotter than I'd like to be.
Aww.
But I didn't, I don't look at it and think you're working that engine hard.
No, but because it's not regulating the air pressure.
There's a few times I had to start it a couple of times. It was stopping for no obvious reason.
Was it up to pressure on the gauge?
No idea.
Yeah. Oh well. That one's cold. It shifts a fucking rust.
Is it? When from me glancing at you doing it didn't look like it was doing a lot. Yeah, but you know.
Well, that's what was on it.
Yeah.
And that's. It's hard to see because it keeps steaming up like there's a bit there. So I'm going to get my goggles so they weren't steaming up. But I need to sort that now. Have a look at that first.
surprising how long you're going after the engine stops.
There's some.
There's a lot more areas here like that.
Right, so we were doing a bit of needle descaling. It has. It's raining now, but it is working well. To be fair, I mean, it started off with thick rust on it, and it's cleaning up pretty well. To be fair, you know, bearing in mind like this is what was on it, really thick rust. Now, is it worth painting in there or not? A few bits here that I need to go over, but my face mask was steaming up, so couldn't see. Need to do all around here still. But we do have a problem. The compressor is now overheating. It's stopped by Roberty because steam started bellowing out of it. Unfortunately, we didn't catch it on camera, but the top hose and everything was bubbling. You could feel the air bubbling. Something on the compressors now. I'm guessing that's like an automatic water drain that's releasing or something. But I can hear stuff bubbling away merrily, so God knows whether it's head gasket, thermostat, radiator blocked. I don't know, but yeah, I was hoping to get that wheel done today so we could get a tyre back on it, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. It's just one thing after another, isn't it? One thing after another.